yes, I have seen several psychiatrists, and I found really, in general, they've been pretty unhelpful.
I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho can have their own pride.
They have very little privilege in this country anyway. They're pretty
I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho can have their own pride.
or if they have, they're not prepared to do very much about it.
I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho can have their own pride. And it's the first one in New England. And I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho could have their own pride. I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho can have their own pride. I think it's really cool that a small town like Soho can have their own pride.
She's got the eyes of someone you once knew. You weren't supposed to, she chose you to talk to the night to try to undo her mouth glue. You can hear them in the walls, the shadow who calls. You can see them in the trees, hear them whistle in the leaves. You can hear them in the walls, the shadow who calls. You can see them in the trees. Now won't you please stay with me? From now on, you try to get out of your heart the one they gave you from the start. It blew the building apart, covers the walls with art. You can hear them speak now. razor sharp teeth. I try to hold on to your arms to bring myself relief. I carve with a knife so deep in my vein. Tried spelling out your name, but I got the letters all mixed up. Now it spells the name of someone I forgot. I know you can learn so much. So why are you afraid of your lover's touch? I wish I could be held that way, says the voice with no name. Could you read one of your storybooks? Maybe ashamed of all my recent looks. I don't want to get out on a night like this. Will you bring me home through the mist? He stumbles with his keys back to his apartment. He doesn't know what they meant. He feels disheartened. He opens up the door and closes it shut. There is a cool breeze, yet he feels hot. He has completely forgot he's got rent to pay. Now because of the letters, you can see the doorway with his crumbled up mind. He takes a step behind, falls onto the floor, onto his backside. Now in the other room, you can hear Big Tom. Michael's watching a movie, now he is not. He raises up his voice, yells something through the wall, but there was no response, there was no call. Deep. You know he'll be sleeping. 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 Deep. coffee cup. With a look of shock, he sees his friend twitching on the floor, crying for the end. He puts his arm around the man, tries to make him breathe, but he can't. In his last breath, he tries to laugh, while Mike is wondering about the letter in his hand. Jacob falls to the floor, covered in tears. Sarah is whispering in his ear, "How people treat you is a reflection on how you treat others." Jacob starts crying. He doesn't know what's happening. He melts away. But before he melts away, he says, That's it. You got it.